Well, when it comes to networking, faster is always better, especially with wireless. We've got wireless going in our production studio and office. And there's so many different standards now. The first one was 802.11b, then came A, I think, and G, and now we have N.
Now we have N. Well, the thing is they're figuring out so many more solutions that people have had this in their home for a couple of years now. We're finding things like interference simply through things like walls. Even levels up and down has been a really tough one, but N has solved a lot of these problems.
Well, it's still in its draft stage, but there are a number of different products out on the market. This is one from Belkin, one of their wireless N routers. And I guess the important thing, if you want to get that increased speed and range, and they say you can get up to 5 times faster speed and up to twice the distance. Of course, you know, that'll depend on how many walls and ceilings you have in the way. But again, to get the full effect, you do have to have the wireless N router, and the laptop or the computer you're using has to have a wireless N card as well.
A lot of the questions that we get sometimes is, does it make sense to get an N router if you only have like a lower level laptop or network card? But the fact is that it is sending out a stronger signal anyway, so you are going to get some better benefits out of it.
You can see this also has got multiple antennas. It's using a technology called MIMO, multiple in, multiple out. With the older Wi-Fi routers, typically they just had the one antenna. So if they ever ran into any interference, it had to send the packets out in a number of different directions, which would, in the end, reduce the overall speed. With these here, they're actually sending and receiving in multiple directions, so it gets to the path quicker and more efficiently.
Absolutely. One of the other things I like about Belkin, what they've done is they've made it really easy for people who don't know a lot about networking to set up their router. If you take a look at the front of this one, we have a number of different icons that you can see on the screen there. First of all, it's got the security icon, it's got the wireless icon, wired, router, modem, and internet. All of those are blue right now. That means they're all working. If something went down, for example, if the router wasn't actually working properly, it would be blinking orange, as an example. Or if you didn't have the wireless connecting properly, that would be blinking orange. So it isolates where the problem is if you do have an internet connection. If your internet goes down, it's probably not the world's gone down, but your modem is probably not working, and you should look at rebooting that or calling your service provider.
So, the question again is, do you upgrade now even though your home or office network is all B or G? I would say yes, because most of these routers like the Belkin, when the final draft does come out or the final standard, you can update them via firmware updates. And I mean, you're going to be upgrading these computers over the next couple of years to the N standard anyway, so you might as well jump in now. And the routers aren't that expensive, they range anywhere in the $100 to $200 range.
Last thing I always like to recommend, when you get your router and set it up for the first time, take a couple of minutes and go in through the menu and set up the security, because wireless security is not turned on out of the box.